Hello everyone, Becca here again, back with another cash stuffing. Today we have an exciting day. We have a giveaway, so stay tuned for that to find out how you can win. It's a big one, so I'm so excited. It's just, I've had this stuff for a long time. I've never used it, so I'm finally excited to be giving it to someone giving it to someone who will use it actually and not just like let it go to waste. Anyway, today we will be cash stuffing, I believe $3.80. Let me write that down. All right, let's get started. We'll give this a little cash count, and we have 100, 150, 70, 90, 210, 220, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 3, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80. So 380. And if you're new here, I am a 36-year-old cash stuffer. I've been doing this for a few months, but really I've been into it for a few years. I'm married. I have a 4-year-old son who loves Sonic. And also about Sonic, my inserts will be available to download for free on Ko-fi, and I will post that link in my description. Let's see. Let's just get into it so we can get to the fun stuff. First up, we're gonna do my wallet. I think there's some left over in here. It's kind of a mess probably. Oh, not too bad. All right, so first up, my spending. I'm gonna put 20 in, spent all my money. We went to a Dia de los Muertos festival in San Antonio this weekend, and we spent a lot of money, but it was fun. This is actually my gas envelope, but I just use my card for gas because first of all, it doesn't cost like maybe $7 a week for me to fill up. And plus it's just easier to do on my card. So that's why I don't really put money in cash for my gas. And this is just Buddy Bucks for HEB. If you're a Texan, you know, especially if you have kids. All right, Axel's spending, he has some left over, so we're gonna actually take this 5 out and we'll probably put it in his binder. So I'm going to put that back here. Hopefully I remember. And he gets $20 as well. Every week he likes to go get a donut on Saturday. That's like our little thing. So $5 of this goes to that, and then $15 to whatever he wants. He usually wants a toy at the store or something. All right, groceries has a little left over too, but I think I'm gonna leave this in here because I have to go grocery shopping today and get a few things. So it's getting 150. So now it has 100, 50, 60, 65. 165. All right, I think, yeah, I have some other envelopes in here because I was spending from them. Animals, we'll just do this one right now so I don't forget. Animals is gonna get 10. I had to go buy feed because I thought my husband bought feed, but he only bought scratch for the chicken, so I went and got him some feed today at Tractor Supply. We have 20, 30, 40, 45, and 46 in animals. School fees, we're spending out of this one because this one and Halloween because last minute my son's daycare decided they were going to exchange boob buckets, so I have to buy that for a kid in his class. So school fees is going to get $5, I believe. and now it has 20, 30, 40, 45, and 50, which some of it will be spent, not all of it, but some of it. And his pictures, I won't get those for a couple weeks, so that gives us time to save some money. All right, Halloween. So last week we stuffed Thanksgiving, but I took that 10 out and put it in here because of the Boo Bucket and some other things we had to get. So Halloween is gonna get 10. And of course, whatever we don't spend in here, we'll roll over. But I doubt we'll have anything left because there's only $20. All right. And that takes care of that. So $20 in Halloween. I am so excited for Halloween. We're all gonna dress up as Sonic, and this cold front came in just in time because our costumes are going to be super hot. So we'll be warm on Halloween, but the weather will be nice, thankfully. All right, next binder, we're gonna do my black binder. I hope everybody's having a good week. I've had a very busy week at work. I do, like I said, I'm a blue collar worker, I'm a truck driver, but I load and unload my truck, and it's heavy stuff. My hands are no longer what I call feminine. I have like blisters here and calluses, which I do not like because I like having soft hands. So I'm struggling with this. So I'm gonna have to figure something out about this because I don't like it. All right. Anyway, emergency is gonna get 10. And emergency has 300 in the bank. If you guys don't know, this is a placeholder. It counts for the money that I have in my bank account because I don't want to keep not only a lot of money in here, which is not safe. Mine is safe. It's kept in a safe. And we're true Texans, if you know what I mean. But anyway, this is money in the bank that's collecting interest. That's not just sitting in a binder. So $300 in the bank, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, 86, and 87. 387. I think the last time I did this, I got emergency up to 500 and I was so proud of myself, and then I had to buy new tires. So hopefully we can pass that this time. And I have money in my auto fund, but not enough for tires. So we'll see. I don't want to jinx myself. All right. Medical is getting 10, and medical has 50, 60, and 70. It is really windy outside today. We don't really get windy, or we don't really get wind here. Dental is going to get 5. At least not that I've noticed. All right. So dental has 20, 40, 45, and 50. Subscriptions is going to get 15. And now subscriptions has 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, and 100. Once that gets to 120, we're going to pay for the Canva annual subscription. So that will be one less bill every month. We'll just put that on annual. Vehicles is going to get 10. And now vehicles has 20, 40, 50, 60, 70. My car needed new windshield wipers. I didn't realize one was broken because we hadn't gotten rain in so long. But my husband replaced that for me, so I didn't end up paying for it. So that's just how our paying kind of works together, is that sometimes he'll get it, sometimes I get it. But that's what works for us. So all right, black binder is done. Let's go to the gray binder. All right, so all the budgeting things, last week I stuffed a lot in here, but I saw a video of Baddies and Budgets saying that her advent calendar is going to be $400 this year, and I can't bring myself to spend that much on something that I don't really know if I'll like or not. So we're just not going to get Baddies and Budgets. We'll get the Aesthetic Dollar, or at least try to get the Aesthetic Dollar if she doesn't sell out. But for now, we're just going to stuff 5 because I feel like I already have enough for the Aesthetic Dollar one. Like I said, if not, I'm just going to buy some new budgeting things because if hers is like $400 too, I'm not going to spend that much. I don't know. Old me would have, definitely. But now that I like see the money and I can see how long it takes me to build this money, I'm not so quick to spend it. And that's the mindset thing too, is that your mindset changes as you see it because you don't want to spend it because you work so hard to save it. So thank God for cash stuffing. Otherwise, I would have spent the $400 and put it on a credit card. So we're not doing that this year. All right, so budgeting has 100, 200, 20, 40, 60, 70, 75, 80, 81. 281. And I feel like you'll see in the giveaways that the Aesthetic Dollar is more my vibe just because I'm just not a pink girly. I love Baddies and Budgets. She's the OG to me. She's the first one I ever saw and followed to do this method with the binders and everything. And I mean, I started watching her years ago, so I saw her start from the bottom to where she is now, and it's just amazing. So I support her anytime I can. I just can't bring myself to buy the advent calendar this year, but maybe I'll just buy something else from her shop. Anyway, Treat Yourself is getting skipped. Clothing is going to get 10. And now clothing has 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and 60. Family Fun is also getting 10. And now it has 20. Awesome. Gifts is also getting 10, lots of 10s. And now it has 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and 55. Homestead is getting skipped. Household is getting 10. Did I not? I didn't put how much I have in gifts. I'll go back. Household now has 10, 20, 30, 40, and 45. Gifts has 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and 55. All right. Skipping Homestead. This is Homestead and what was the other one? Oh, what was the other one? Anyway, I guess it was just Homestead. Homestead and like meat and all that stuff really isn't a priority right now. I would really like to do these once we get closer to buying a new house, which preferably will have land, because I do want to do like gardening and all that stuff. We have chickens right now, but I mean that's the extent of that. So they have their own fund, but eventually I would like to get to that. All right, we did household. Meat is getting skipped. Month ahead is going to get 5. So month ahead now has 10, 15, 20, 25. Right now we're just trying to figure out where we want to live. So we're waiting on some things to decide. All right, vacation. It'll be somewhere close to here, but we want it kind of like a suburb or like a small town that's outside that has a good school district. That's basically our wish list. But yeah, I would love to have, you know, at least an acre or two, preferably. I'd like to have like 10, 20 acres, but I don't know if that's in the budget. All right, vacation has 10, 15, 20, 25. A lot of these are picking up really fast. The reason why I'm not putting so much in vacation is, I mean, we don't have anything planned, and we probably won't go anywhere until at least next summer, so that's not a big priority right now. All right, next up, my son's binder. And like I said earlier, I'm gonna have these inserts available on Ko-fi. I'll do it like this, like the categories that I have, and then I will also do one with just like a box here so you can customize them however you want. All right, so we already did sports, or not sports, school. So his clothing is going to get 10, and that's all it has. We're really struggling with the clothing because it's changing seasons and holidays, so we have to buy a lot of clothes, but hopefully we can build that up a little bit. All right, sports is gonna get 5, and we finally finished the t-ball season, the fall t-ball season. Last night was our last game, and we are very happy to have a break from that. It was a lot. So sports has 10, 15, 20, 25. So we're gonna build this up for next season, which will be spring. This will pay the fee, and also he just got a new bat and a new glove, so next we'll need like a baseball bag or something. All right, which I have no idea how much those are. I can only imagine. So that's all he's getting in his binder for now. Next up is the holidays and occasions. And we already stuffed Halloween, so like I said, Thanksgiving's gonna get skipped. It'll be stuffed next week. Christmas is gonna get 20. Still waiting for that last check, guys. Hopefully it comes before Christmas. I'm sure it's because the government shut down. I mean, that doesn't make sense to me because it should have been in this last year's budget, but they still haven't paid it. So hopefully that gets straightened out before Christmas, because if not, we're gonna be a little low on Christmas, but that's okay. 500 in the bank, 50, 70, 90, 95. Wait, do I have 100 in here already? Besides the 500, 50, 70, 90, 95, 100, and 1. So 601. Awesome. I mean, I'm just glad to have that. I've never saved that much for Christmas this early, so even that's great. So if that check doesn't come, it's okay. Next up is birthdays. And I took the rest out of here because I paid the deposit, but I'm paying the rest of it to make sure that's just taken care of. So this will be a little less in here, but yeah, the rest is just gonna be for like cake and food. My mother-in-law bought his like decorations, so yeah, that's all we need is cake and food, and there should definitely be enough for that. So 1, 2, 3, 350, 355, and 360. Why was that so hard in my brain? All right, 360 for food and cake. I think we can do that. Oh, and also his birthday gift, of course. Okay, so he really wants the Build-A-Bear Sonic. I've never been to Build-A-Bear, So if you guys have, let me know if it's worth it. Okay, so this is our $1 challenge, but we have this 5. Oh yeah, I was gonna put this, see, I did forget. I was gonna put this in his next envelope here, in his Yes Fund, because that was technically his spending money, so we'll put it in here. All right, let's hope we got that L or that K, whatever one we needed this week. All right, let me move this over a little bit. Oh, we have an A. Lots of K's. Maybe we finished K too. I don't know. I think we needed an L. I'm not 100% sure on that. I really don't remember. I have too much going on to remember those things. All right, F, B, A, K, and B. All right. I really hope we finish one so I can show you guys how I do that. What I do with the finished challenges. And then J, K, and L are just gonna go down here at the bottom. All right, let's do this. A's, I need my Sharpie. All right, in A's, we got 2. We went to that festival this weekend in San Antonio. San Antonio is about 2 hours from us. And we got there, the first thing we saw was the face painting. So we got in line for that right away. And we waited in that line for longer than it took us to drive there. But my son was so determined to get his face painted like Sonic. And it came out really cute. So it was totally worth it for him. I mean, just imagine a 4-year-old standing in a line for 2 hours. And I mean, he was patient the whole time for it. So, I mean, he deserved it. So A has 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. B's, we have 2 B's. One, 2. So B should have 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Hopefully that's in frame. Let me make sure. Yep, we're good. All right. C's, we have 1 C. So yeah, we got there, we stood in line, and we got there late in the day too, because my husband just decided last minute that we were gonna go. So we got there at like 3, and we stood in line for 2 hours. So it ended at 6, so we only had like an hour really to walk around. But that was okay, because then we went to the river walk. So it was a really fun day. C has 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So yeah, I think that's gonna be like an annual trip for us, because I mean, I love sugar skulls, and I love the culture, even though it's not my culture technically. I mean, I grew up in El Paso, but yeah, I love it. So D's has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. no E's. F's has 1. I really hope we finish something, guys. I know one of them at the end is definitely going to be finished. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Perfect. No G's. No H's. We have an I. We have one I. So now I's has 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. J's, we got 3 J's. Oh no. All right, so now J has 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Close to finishing that one. All right, K's, let's see. We needed 3 K's. Oh, I think we got it. We got more than 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Awesome. 1, 2, 3, and then I'm just gonna go this way. 4, 5, and 6. Awesome. All right, so we're gonna leave 3 in here. 1, 2, and 3. And then I will show you guys what I do with this. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. All right, and L's, I think, yeah, we finished L's too. Perfect. All right, so L's got 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. So we're gonna leave 2 in here, and then this should be 15, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. So I'm gonna put that there. All right, let's get our randomizer out. Let me get my dice out. I'm so excited because I don't get to use this a lot. I would like to start using it more. I really want to start doing like mini Mondays. But right now, since my hours are actually cut, like this is a cut paycheck, it's not a full paycheck. It's kind of hard to work out, but I do want to work it into the budget to, I think I'm gonna make it like a debt payoff kind of type thing, because I really like, that's my main goal right now, is paying off my credit cards. So I think we'll do that. I need a D12. This one right here. Yes. All right, so we have 2, so we're gonna roll twice. The only rule that I follow is that if it gets the same number twice, I'm gonna roll again so that 2 different categories can get a little extra. All right, number 4 is clothing. And all of these categories are just the 12 biggest priorities that I picked from my budgets, or from my envelopes. So these are like the main focus is. All right, so number 4 is clothing, and that's in my gray binder. So we're just gonna add this to here. So now clothing has 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 71, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Awesome. I am gonna have to figure out a jacket for work because I do get out of my truck a lot, so that might be a problem if it gets super cold, which I'm not looking forward to. All right, next roll is a 1. Animals. All right. That one, I think that one was in my wallet. So we just got back the money we spent today, which is great. Okay. So now animals has 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 51, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60, 61. All right, and that's how I do it with my $1 challenge. I'll eventually add more savings challenges in. I just wanted to start with something that was easy to do, and what's easier than dollar bills. So all right, so let's get to the giveaway. Actually, let me put this away first so I don't lose it. Oh, I had it in here, I think. All right, so this is a pretty big giveaway. It's going to be a lot of items. Again, they're items that I have not used, so they're new. They've just been sitting in a storage tote, basically. So I have not used them. So first up, we have this pink A5 binder. This is size A5, so it's bigger than the A6. It's the quilted one. This one is the Baddies and Budgets. It says Baddies and Budgets right here. Yeah, this is just the binder. Next we have this binder that comes in a fancy bag. Again, these came in her advent calendar, so, or at least most of them did, I think, or from mystery grab bags. I don't know. I have such a collection. It's a little ridiculous. That's why I'm proud of limiting myself on this year, because that advent calendar is just too much. This is a patent leather. It has her Baddies and Budgets logo right here. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's like printed all over. It has a chain on it that says Baddie with the lips. This is an A6. So it's just the binder. I think it came with a savings challenge, but I kept the savings challenge because I liked it. And I'll eventually use it. So it's just going to be the binder and the bag. Again, this is all one giveaway, so one person's going to win all this stuff. All right, we have another binder. This one is an A5 that comes in a bag as well, and it's also the patent leather with the B&B on it. Again, I didn't use these. I just I don't know if this one came with it. Oh yeah, this one, I think this one came with the 10K challenge, but I'm definitely keeping that one. I just have it in a different binder because again, I'm not a pink girly. So I don't like, visually pink is not it for me. I like blues and purples. I think they're a lot prettier to me. So that's 3 binders. Next up, we have this pink tote bag that says Baddies and Budgets. It's just full of random savings challenges, accessories. This is a little wallet, Baddies and Budgets on it. This is her, this is a savings challenge CD. It has savings challenges in the booklet there. Just a bunch of stuff. Woo! This slim wallet. This little keychain with the pouches. This pencil bag. And just a whole bunch of, I think this is a cup, keychain, and just like accessories. Again, this is just not my aesthetic, so I don't use it, but I would hate to see it just thrown away. So if somebody wants it, I'm willing to part with it so someone else can enjoy it, because I know there's a lot of pink girlies out there. All right, and we're still not done. This winner is also going to get this crossbody. It's a hot pink crossbody, and it's full of stuff too. It still has the tag on it. Pink calculator. This little bag. This wallet, which I think there was it still has the zipper plastic on it. I think some of her wallet envelopes had like a misprint, or no, this is what happened, is it would come off on here, but she has, I think she said to get it off you can use like an alcohol wipe or something, like rubbing alcohol. Also, this, you have to take off there's a protective sheet on both sides of these, so I didn't take them off yet. Again, not a pink person. And then also this little wristlet that has a savings challenge in it. It's for traveling. It's really cute. And just some other stuff in here. Yeah, just a travel savings challenge. And some stickers. Yeah, so I know it's a lot of stuff. But like I said, I would like all of this to go to someone who would use it. And I am so, I can't even close it. There's so much stuff in here. I'm so appreciative of the support that I've gotten so far. I was not expecting that many people to not only like interact with my videos, but to also follow me and like my videos. Like it means the world to me. So I was gonna wait till I got 100 subscribers to do this giveaway, but I figured might as well just give it to the first people who supported me. So if you would like a chance to win all of the swag, first you have to be a public subscriber. If you don't know how to do that, you can just Google it real fast to make sure you're publicly subscribed. And number 2, you have to comment your favorite candy, and if you're gonna dress up this Halloween and what you're gonna be, or if your family's doing like a family costume. So subscribed and favorite candy, and your Halloween costume. All right, so I will pick a winner by next Friday. So again, in order to win that, you have to be subscribed and leave your comment. All right, thank you guys so much. If you've stayed this far, I really appreciate it. So catch you next time.